let's get you our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jack Della Maddalena! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal! Remember the name, Muhammad!
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, round one with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now with his native Chicago at Mike Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success. Takedown defense holds up. Early connection with the left from the champ.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Nice. Nicely done. Oh, lands a beautiful jab.
Let's get the takedown.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Lands a big elbow there. Muhammad gets the double leg takedown. Nothing telegraphed about that shot. Well done. Now inside the closed guard.
And now he's attempting to choke. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow. That is great submission defense.
Muhammad's in half guard.
Nice defense.
Doing good. It's okay.
Oh, staying busy, fighting off of his back, and he lands. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Oh, nice.
Muhammad's has got full mount now. Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike.
In the half guard. Great shot from the top position.
Right back!
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
Know when to fold him. Yep,
There you go.
absolutely.
So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round.
Beautiful ground and pound, and that one cut him.
Waning seconds here of this opening round. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up.
Get back up to our feet. The guard is awesome.
All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Beautiful. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking. Charging into the head kick, Coleman. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a
Power shots landing on both sides. And the chins continue to hold up. Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble and get up.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Give me that wrist control. Let's go.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Let's go.
Knee on
Get
belly.
him. Get him off.
Muhammad's in half guard.
Let's move to side control. Let's pass.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two.
Oh! Huge right hand! All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
Muhammad goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. So a nice entry and a wise move, given how the things were playing out on the feet. And right into side control. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke. That Darce choke is tight. Oh, he's out. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. With the jab.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah. Great timing on that double leg.
Muhammad's looking to pass from full guard into half guard here, but he's denied. Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
Get them out here. He's got to start throwing down.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
That was nice.
Muhammad's back in full mount. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh! He's got him hurt here. So we have passed the midway point in the fight.
Cannot take too many of those.
Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs.
Set up the punch here.
Good kick.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar time in. All right, well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now. But if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Hey, he's off balance.
Nice level change.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Oh, working hard to get back up again, and he's there. Just misses with the right. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the horn, and what a round, champ. We got to talk about the knockdown. When you knock somebody down like that, it got to be kind of fun to strut your way back to the stool.
I mean, you are 10 foot tall. When you can drop another person with a strike, you are 10 foot tall. Now, the issue is he did not find the finish, and he used a lot of energy trying to finish that fight.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with that 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Well, no feeling out process. Great technique on the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Beautiful level change.
He passes to half guard.
Good work from the top here by Muhammad.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, and he's very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. All right, he's very comfortable fighting up.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Nicely done.
He's got to find a way back to his feet.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Muhammad. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Muhammad's in half guard. Under a minute now to go. Oh, huge pop from the crowd as the fighters get back up to their feet. I mean, land right there, the seventh blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement. It's been a crazy fight.
Remaining here in round 4. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn. What a round it was, DC. And, of course, the seminal moment, that big knockdown that nearly got his opponent out of there for good.
Almost finished the fight, but now he needs to reset, right? Don't rush. Go back out into the next round and just try to find that shot again. If he rushes, if he overexerts himself, he will run out of energy and put himself at risk of losing the fight.
All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
You ready to fight? You ready?
It is the 5th and final round. Oh, how good is that? The diving punch lands flush to the head.
Easy to fight back.
Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Push him up.
Beautiful transition.
Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. There it is, now he's running him out.
Under 3 minutes remain in this 5th and final round.
Stay focused on the ground.
Muhammad's in half guard now.
Scramble and go.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping him in full guard. He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Action by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting. He's got to try to finish here.
Back to the feet. "45 seconds remain in the round." Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, Johnny. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage.
Oh, and there's the final horn. We go to the scorecards. One of the greatest fights that we have seen all year. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.